So thank you so much, guys, for connecting. Today is Thursday, and we, as usual, holding our collective calls. My name is Ivan, and Malika is here as a co-host, and we are happy to announce two, hopefully three projects to pitch here today and answer the Q&A. So, the usual drill. Let me introduce the rules of our call, how we usually do it. So first things first, we allocate 5 minutes per project to have a pitch part, and then 10 minutes for the Q&A. We'll add timer to keep track of time, so don't worry. And as always, if you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the chat, ask project directly, or raise your hand. I think that's all I wanted to say. My short, boring intro. Let's start with our first project with Jesse. Maybe Jack, if you want to be the first one, please go ahead. I see you joined in early, so I give you the word. And Jack is representing a project called Domi Chain. So please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jack Ding. I'm the founder and CEO of Domi Chain. I also have Rooney, Chief Architect of Domi Chain here with me.
Hey guys, my name is Rooney. I'm the Chief Architect at Domi Chain, and Domi is the high-performance blockchain fortified by AI and trusted by all. Now, fast chains are nothing new. There's Solana, there's Sui, Aptos, but none of these are perfect solutions. Some of these only have 100 nodes. Others have outages that can last for hours. We need a fast chain that is decentralized, secure, and does not go down. Introducing Domi, the first AI-secured blockchain. Now, AI-secured, what does that mean? Well, we use two different types of nodes. The first are your core nodes. These are your traditional blockchain validator nodes. And the second are the AI nodes. Now, these locally run an AI model that's been designed to detect risky events like DDoS and disrupt them. And we're currently deploying thousands of these nodes, and these nodes act as a decentralized firewall, maintaining the network stability and averting disruptions. We further enhance our security by storing snapshots of our assets on Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, of course, is the gold standard for blockchain security. And by storing snapshots of our assets, we're able to further leverage the security to enhance our own. More on our core technology, we combine fast Byzantine agreement, which is from a paper published by MIT, with Solana's proof of history to achieve our high speed, our high throughput, and maintain a high decentralization. Fast Byzantine agreement uses a self-run lottery mechanism. There's immediate finality and a very low chance of an adversary attack. It's also more scalable than PBFT, which is practical Byzantine fault tolerance, as our throughput is not affected when more nodes join the network. And this also enhances our security more by making block leaders unpredictable. We've also developed a WASM virtual machine, and this, I think, is especially exciting for developers, as this supports multiple languages that developers are already familiar with, including Solidity. We have a Solidity converter. And WASM, of course, is very high performance. Comparison between us and Solana, we have a shorter block time, and we also have the potential to be more decentralized. Solana's validators have a much higher hardware requirement. We're more scalable. Our throughput does not get reduced when more nodes join our network. This is through fast Byzantine agreement. We're also much more secure. So Solana's had potential vulnerabilities due to network attacks, with some pretty high profile outages happening due to DDoS. And they also have vulnerabilities due to predictability of block leaders. We enhance our security by making these block leaders unpredictable, storing our snapshots to Bitcoin, and also using AI to prevent network disruptions. Solana uses practical Byzantine fault tolerance. We use FPA, which, like I mentioned earlier, is more scalable. So let's talk about our ecosystem. What can Domi Chain be used for? Now, SocialFi, high-value financial transactions, payment processing, global remittances, decentralized exchanges, real-world asset digitization, supply chain management, NFTs, gamings, and in general, all Web3 applications have some merits when using Domi Chain as a layer one. And especially for payment processing and supply chain management, uptime, reliability, security, speed, all of these are extremely important. Quick look at our tokenomics. We have a total supply of 1 billion, which is our native token Domi. 75% of this is for proof of stake validators over 100 years. 15% or 150 million is for investors. 5% is for the Domi Chain team. And another 5% is for the Domino Foundation, which is for marketing, community development, and ecosystem building. We also have an exciting partnership with a satellite company, and in the future, using their satellites, we'll be able to achieve synchronization of data at the same time within a hemisphere for all validators. Some of our milestones: October 31st, 2023, our testnet went live, and as of February this year, we have over 2 million users, which we're extremely grateful for. Some of our future milestones include our satellite combination. We're currently deploying more AI nodes, and we're also working on building a rich and vibrant ecosystem on Domi Chain. We have quite a few talks going on. We're integrating with the DeFi project, which should bring a lot of traffic to us. Quick look at our team. Dr. Jack Ding is our founder and CEO. Jack has 23 years of experience designing high-performance software solutions, including work at NASDAQ and the World Bank. I'm Rooney. I have been working in the AI field for over 8 years and in the blockchain field for over 5 years. Dr. David Castiel, our VP of Satellite. He has over 30 years of experience in the satellite industry. And Dr. Cyrus Langrodi, who also has some very impressive credentials to his name. Some of the partners we're extremely grateful to be working with, and our contact information. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for being on time as well. Let's proceed to Q&A. We'll really gather some questions, so let me read that real quick. So let's go with the first one. 100K TPS is wild, but how does the AI actually help secure the network? What's it doing that regular validators don't?
Right. So our AI nodes, they work in tangent with our core validators, and they monitor the transactions coming in, and they essentially assign each transaction a risk score. And this score determines if this is a safe transaction or a unsafe transaction. Now, especially with Solana, some of their outages were caused by a high influx of low-value spam transactions all at once from the same origin. So these AI models are trained to recognize this, and they increase the fees of these transactions and effectively price out these transactions from impacting the network.
Okay, gotcha. Hopefully that answered the question. We got another one. Far saying, great pitch. If I'm building on Domi, what kind of apps or use cases would benefit most from the AI plus speed combo? So give me a crazy example.
Well, anything that requires high speed and mission critical uptime. So something in the space industry, government work, all these are extremely important to have a reliable speed count and making sure that the infrastructure doesn't go down, banking as well. So all of these high value, highly critical infrastructure that traditionally has not been able to use blockchain up until now.
Okay, splendid. We got a comment from Peter. Are you currently raising funds? If so, what round in terms? Who's leading?
Jack, would you like to answer this question?
Sure. So we are indeed raising fund, and we're currently in a pre-seed run. We actually are working with multiple investors. There's one of them that have recently signed a purchase agreement of token with us for $20 million worth of token for 2 years. So that contract was signed in February of this year, and the institution's name is called Gem Digital. So we're currently talking to different institutions or individuals right now, because the Gem Digital Group, it's not a one-time investment. It's more like an investment over 2 years. We're looking for more traditional investors who can, either purchase a token or maybe, the shares all together for a lump sum, essentially. So yeah, we are actually talking with multiple institutions right now, and we would like to work with Platinum or any other institution that referred by you guys to come up with a good term for this great project.
Yes, thank you. Target valuation or FDF?
Target valuation is 50 million. Fully diluted value, if we take 0.1 times 1 billion, which will equal to about 100 million. That's a fully diluted value right now.
Great, guys. Super pumped up. So, okay. Yeah, I see Jack sending the message. And also we got a question. And by the way, let me remind you that we post all the contact details if you're interested. If you want to connect with our projects after the call, feel free to scroll up in the chat and find contact details. There are TG and email as well. So guys, please do that. Thank you. We received another question. It goes like this. AI nodes sound cool, but also like a black box. How do you make sure that they stay transparent and don't turn into centralized magic machines?
Right. So we do a lot of work on these models. They're trained on real-world data from chains like Solana. We're going to regularly update these models, and there's going to be full transparency with that. There's also monitoring. We can see, what these nodes are doing. There's a community element too that we're implementing that can identify, potential bad actors, malicious nodes, and essentially avert that.
Okay, perfect. I also have a question, guys, if you don't mind. So you've gathered quite a lot of users since 2023. I've seen that 2 million users and growing. So was there feedback? And also, how many token holders do you guys have?
Sorry, could you repeat that last part?
How many token holders do you guys have?
So 2 million is the token holders. So we have over 2 million token holders with users.
Okay, great. And what has changed since 2023? Are you gathering more users now? So walk us through the changes that's been made through all these 2 years.
Yeah, so we're getting more users. We're getting listed on exchanges. We're doing more community development, more ecosystem development, getting more projects to start building on Domi Chain and really expanding the community from that end.
Okay, gotcha, guys. Thank you so much. So if you're out of question, I think we can wrap this up with the first project. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rooney, Jack, thank you so much for being on this call. Wishing you best of luck, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Let's proceed to our second project. It's going to be CURI.
And we got AI,
CURI. Malika, please help me out.
I don't know how we should pronounce it. Yeah, Jesse, if you are here, please help us.
Yeah, please help us. I think you'll tell us better.
Hi everyone. My name is Jesse, CEO and co-founder of CURI AI. We are reinventing interviews. So let me tell you how. So we try to solve the problem of the current survey and interviews. It's really hard to get to know about your customers because the surveys are shallow and interviews are deep, but that takes too much cost and time. And oftentimes we don't know what our target customers are really looking for, and just building something. We built CURI AI that is enterprise grade intelligence and act like a startup symbol. So we are engineers of AI, and then we use a RAG and then SLM built by our own. So you can simply put your PDF or some kind of objectives, and then we create right questions to ask to your target customers. And we conduct this AI in-depth interview like a type form, but with AI. So you can actually hear collect all the voices of your target customers. And we give the dashboard and all the lead generation to your targets of your existing and potential customers out there, like a dashboard for enterprise scale. So we have our own SLM technology engine with that's lightweight, fast, and safe. So we are B2B SaaS model, so you can have this kind of dashboard, and you can create your own interview questionnaire and the objective of your interviews, and you can send to your target customers and audience like a link, shown link or QR code, and your target customers spare their spare time, and they participate in this interview and answer to your question you want to hear. And finally, all the questionnaires privacy data can be stored in the VectorDB of our client, so it's safe and they can utilize it for their AI learning data. So we are targeting AI research reward economy market. So this AI qualitative research platform market is growing very fast. As you know, AI can act very punctual in this collecting answers and analyzing all the unstructured answers. And we are targeting micro-earning end users, including Web3 users, and they participate and survey, they can reward. So this, our business model is a subscription, so you can start free and more functionality and more data you need, and then you go to basic and pro, and we work with the enterprise plan with the big corporates. So this is one simple case study. So for example, the LG, the consumer goods home appliance, they have lots of their customers who bought their TV, washing machine, etc. But they don't know what their real customers. So we analyze the reviews from Amazon, and there's voice of customers, and we generate AI questions, and they can utilize those kind of questions to ask their customers. So the value delivered by CURI AI is real, they can save more than 90% of existing current IDI cost, and they can do it fast and more functional. So we've been doing for 2 years, and we were selected to from Google for Startups AI, both of AI and Web3, and we are part of the NVIDIA Inception program. So we have tested POCs with from the small startup to the larger corporation, and we are targeting testing with some closer friend and networking companies, and we are targeting 5x growth in this year. So also we have 350,000 panel pro users who are seeking for reward. We are a team of the engineers, and we spun off from the Cross Universe, which is a Web3 subsidiary company, one IT giant from South Korea. We are raising 5 million Series A, and we are going to use this fund for global expansion and transforming reward-seeking users into our loyal panel. And we are going to build world-class performance of IDI AI. So that was about CURI AI. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, JC, for the pitch. We've already got some questions. You say 200x more affordable. Who is your dream client that couldn't afford traditional interviews but can now scale with CURI?
Okay, so we are doing our test with the bigger brand names to make a use case of how actually corporate can utilize CURI AI. So that's why we are contacting with LG, Samsung, etc. And also, but eventually we are targeting all just a one-man startup, including freelancers, can use a CURI AI to get to know and collect voices from their customers. So that's why we are targeting B2B SaaS with a very affordable price.
Okay, thanks. Hope it answers the question. Next goes like this. What's stopping a big player like Google or Amazon from just cloning this and calling it a feature?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So it's about the actually, AI is really, evolving very fast. And once this business model is proved, I think many competitors or big companies will try to do this. But our strategy is to utilizing our background of AI plus Web3. Actually, because of the limitation of the time, we didn't elaborate enough about our background. We are a Web3 engineers as well, very much interested in the DID, decentralized identity. So we want to make it more Web3-like, and also the data science is really essential, and all the voice data from customers is very crucial to make this happen. So we need to very fast and want to make it really a cutting edge among them. So that's our plan.
Thanks. Current traction, please.
Yeah, like I said, we are generating revenue. So we are more focusing on the revenue, not the MAU or DAU for now. So far we generate around 200K US dollar revenue so far, and then we are expecting more from the big companies working with us. We give a tangible, result and the value to them, and we are like and the 350,000 users are from our Web3 reward marketing platform. It was Web3 game platform. So they are all over the world, and our task is to make them not just like hidden Web3 dwellers, like the gold seekers, into our loyal panel, like a very hyper personalized with our AI technology. So we are about to make the huge promotion or performance marketing with them. So that's why we are seeking for another funding.
Okay, thanks. And what valuation are you raising at? Are you planning to integrate the token economy at some point?
Sure, great question. So our current value for seed round was the pre-A round, Series A. For now, we are thinking to dilute our equity or token around 10 to 15%. So that would be our valuation. And then definitely we have backers from Korea and Singapore. And then definitely we know what is Tokenomics, and we are very close to CEX, DEX, and advisors, KOLs, etc. Actually, we are operating the node operation for the very well-known the world-class chain as well. So yeah, we are seeking for the right timing for our token chance. So if there's a chance, we can work with a very the lead investor or like-minded personals backing us. We love to try.
Okay, thanks. I think we still have some time for a couple of questions. Maybe you can tell us about your competitors.
So there are, the Typhoon is trying to use AI, and they have a functionality of generating the survey questions using AI. So, and there are some AI companies who are utilizing the voice and AI to do something similar, but we are, so I think our competitiveness among them will be some kind of Web3, the go-to-market strategy, or we give more reward to our partners for giving their digital asset or their opinion, preference, utilizing their time. So that's the way of how Web3, should do. So we know how it works, and then maybe that should be our edge.
Okay, got you. Yeah, guys, if you have more questions, please go ahead. And if not, maybe Ivan,
maybe a finishing question, Malika, if you don't mind. Jesse, please tell us about the roadmap and your future plans. Really excited to hear that.
Yeah, that's okay. Because of limited time, I didn't include the roadmap slide here. But yeah, so actually, we pivoted a lot. Not a lot, but we started as a Web3 project 2 years ago, but we realized that we actually, our team wanted to have a more tangible revenue and providing some tangible benefits to our client, like our previous startups did in Web2. So we tried to make a break-even point or some really great use case of AI for this year while generating revenue, and next year maybe we are thinking to have more this Jacob with TGE or some kind of collaboration with the chains as well. So yeah, that's a brief of our plan for now.
Yeah, looking great. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so as we have no more questions, I think Q&A is over. So thank you so much, guys from CURI, for being here on the call. Hopefully we'll hear about you next pretty much soon. So, and yeah, guys, if you want to hop in and be our next guest on our call next week or so, We've just posted a form for participation, which is now in the chat. So feel free to fill it in. And also there's a feedback form, and it was a pleasure seeing you all today, and hopefully we'll see each other next week. And meanwhile, have a great weekend. Cheers.